I wonder. I'm live. Hello, people. How are you? I'm wondering if I don't need that there. I wish I could make this bigger. I don't know what that does. Share the screen? No. No, we're good. All right, we'll just leave it as it is. Make sure this is, yeah, okay. Best it's going to be, people. I think we don't need this guy. Just want to say, people, do the things you're afraid of. I'm always afraid to wear sleeveless shirts, and look at me, sleeveless shirting it up. Maybe that's what happens when you're almost 50. You just stop caring about your bat wings. I don't know, but I'm comfortable. I know that much. Okay. Also, I think we don't need this one either. I'm sitting here thinking we need all these lights. We don't. There we go. Much better. And you're on a pillow now. That works. I'm sorry about the. Well, I think I might be able to dim those. Hold on. I can dim these. Yeah, see, look at that. That's a little better, but now you're too dark. Do you think? I think so. Hold on. No, I got to do this again. Oh, let's see. I don't know. It's a little much, though, for you guys there. How's that? What if I push you guys back? I'm sorry that you came on to watch a haul video and you're just getting me moving things around, but I'm not used to doing it this way. I usually just do this for hauls. Ooh, look at that. See what I mean, people? Just loving the body I'm in. God gave me this body. I've rode it from 111 pounds to 300 pounds, and I'm right smack in the middle these days at 197, and I'm okay with it because I've been moving my body and feeling good. And I spent so much of my adulthood, especially when I was extra thin, feeling like crap. So hallelujah for movement. I've been using Lucy Squad. I have a post of Lucy's videos. She's fabulous on my posts. I have Lucy up there. Maybe do them back here. She's a fabulous Australian lady who's a trainer, and I've been using her all summer. Once I got cleared from the doctor to be sure I could do exercise. All right, I just a little weird setting here, but anyway, we're getting there. All right, so speaking of clothing, let's start with the first item. And I hope everybody's doing well. I want to thank every single last one of you for thinking of my mom, sending good thoughts. You call them vibes. The vibe thing, as long as it's not some weird, new age thing like what I got caught up in. I'm open to all of that. And of course, prayers, which are, prayers are thoughts from our minds and hearts to God, right? All right. And for me, it's prayers, a lot of conversation with God. Anyway, I love coffee. And I think it's Coffee and Bible Time with Mary. I think that's what it's called, the channel. And she had these, she had gotten these shirts from Faithwise. Now, because of the way my body's made, it doesn't matter what size I order, no matter how big I am. I've been all the way to an extra small, and it's still, everything is around the hips here. And this area with my thighs has always been the bigger area. So when I get a shirt, I do buy an extra large, but then I stretch it out right now. That's where I'm at. Probably a double X down here and a regular extra large up here. So, but when it's unisex, it's hard. So anyway, they're just regular t-shirts, but they're really, really funny. There's some really good ones. This one says, use it. Proverbs be like, use it. I love it. So just to remind myself, not anybody else. And then I got, this one is a sweatshirt I got. It says, all the fat is the Lord's. That's from Leviticus 3:16. But can I just say, please, how cute is that? So guys, all the fat is the Lord's. I'm loving it. Romeo and I too, we've gone through, and if you're new here, I don't know how that's possible, but welcome. Just a big goofball on YouTube. And my mom had a couple strokes. The last one, I think she's had 4 or 5 now. This last one, she's now in the rehab, a wonderful rehab in Chester, New Jersey, called Kessler. It's a wonderful place, and she's doing really well, working really hard. When I went to see her yesterday, I was like, "How you doing?" She goes, "I'm tired." I was like, "Good, that's good." And this is my favorite one that I got. It says, "I could be meaner, but I prayed about it." I just want to say, people will call me sweet sometimes, and anyone in my life knows I'm not actually sweet. I just pray about things, and I'm learning to keep my tongue to myself, and it's quite a learning process. It's happening over my whole lifetime. All right, let me grab my water. Whew, I have this stuff, Gut Culture. It's something I bought from an ad on, I think, like Facebook. I bought stuff off of Facebook ads that is crap, but this is not. This stuff is fantastic. It's like it's got the electrolytes that I put in my water anyway, which Ami taught me to only do 2 of those packets a day, which is great because they're too strong for me. So I cut them in half anyway. So I do 4 bottles with them. But this one also has some probiotics and prebiotics. And praise Jesus, my stomach seems to be, I don't know why, really agitated by gluten and particularly garlic. I can't figure out why that is, but I'm steering clear of that stuff and I'm feeling much better. All right. So then after that, we'll do the Dollar Tree last because of course, I got the most stuff there. I did go ahead and purchase me. I don't want to hear a word about it. Some stencils, but I did actually join the club. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's the Stencil Girl Stencil Club, and they're going to send me some every month, and I'll do it for a couple months. And then I've done that with other stuff before, but these are really fun. They're by Carolyn Doobie, and I love her. First of all, I love that her last name is Doobie because these days I can't smoke one, but I used to love to smoke a Doobie. And so they're layering stencils, and I've never really done a lot with those, but these are super cool. So check it out, right? And then check it out. You get this stencil. And you get these stencils. You get 4 stencils, but then they layer specifically this way. And it's just super cool. So I'm going to try those out. Maybe I'm going to try to do a Saturday morning live as often as I can. Was I on live this Saturday? I don't think so. I don't know. Things were so crazy trying to get my mother to the rehab. That was a total surrender to God. And then I know we all have our own favorite. I don't know how to stand here. Sort of official. We all have our own favorite YouTube channels. The ones who we found first, right? When we first got into this whole gig. And my first channel that I really got into was Meremi Small Art, which is Marta. I don't know how to say her last name. It's Polish. She's Polish, but she lives in Ireland. And eventually she wants to move to Spain, she said the other day. So she now makes books. And I just love to support her. I bought a couple of her books. Not a ton, but a couple, because I just want to thank her. It's a way to say thank you for all those times I was really going through it, and I was watching her videos. I've done that with a lot of I'm not saying that to like go like this. I'm just saying that's one way, like Gail Augustinelli as well. I used to sit and listen to her all the time. And when she would sell something in an Etsy shop, I would buy something, that kind of thing. Anyway, this one I love it. I love words. I'm big on honestly, I don't think I can create like anything without a little piece of word on it. It's just the way it is for me. All right. And then I had a Michaels certificate, and they get me every time because I got $10 to spend over there, but then I go in and spend more than 10. But truthfully, it was free shipping, and these are some things I wanted anyway. So this is something I've been wanting for a really long time. So I basically used my my coupon for this. It's an iridescent medium. Let's pray I don't have it already. I think I don't. And then the rest is mostly kind of for work. These are some new shoelaces for me to wear in my sneakers for the little kids. They love this, and I love it too. So I'm going to come rocking those the first day. And then I wanted to try this. They have a Creatology line of watercolor paper. And not only that, how cute are these little cats? I might try to like make some of those. Anyways, it was a good value, and it's not, let me see how it might tell us here what it is, right? Medium weight, right? So it's 185 or 125 pound cardstock, basically watercolor paper though. So I thought these might be good for cards because I'm going to be getting into doing cards more with my friends in the fall, my new friends from work. And this, I'm sorry, but this is so cute. Look at this guy. It's a drink sleeve to put my drink. I had one from Dunkin', but I had it for like 3 or 4 years, and they don't last forever. But this one looks like a composition notebook, please. And then it has like a little holder. I think if you put those caps on your water bottles, I don't use a straw, but if you did, you could put the little cap in there. And then I don't know, man, some of these, I'm going to open this up. Some of these might have to go out in Happy Mail and I'm sorry, I just sent a Happy Mail to somebody who really loves composition notebooks. And I sent her one of every kind that I had, but I didn't have these yet. So I may be having to send her one of these. Anyway, they're so cute. They're just little mini comp books, and they are stitched, but they're blank inside. There's no lines, and they're just adorable. They're these really cute little, right? So had to have those. You can throw that in a Happy Meal easy too. And then this is for school, but also I thought maybe I might not use it for school. I might use it for art and craft. So it's got a 3-ring punch to it. I think it's 3. And it's got this cover that's adorable with all these cute little, and then you go in there and you got index. Oh, it's 2-hole punch. You got index cards. I mean, how cute is that for holding your iCads. I haven't done iCads in years, but maybe I will next year. And last but not least, I did get something for my classroom. It's a reward jar. So it's really cute for the kids. These are like little wooden bears, and you fill the jar up, and then we have a reward. So that's something we can do as a class all together. So I love to do class rewards so that everybody's working towards something positive and fun, and that it doesn't have any contingency on anybody's individual plan, right? Okay. And then I really went all for it. People, this is how I know I was losing my mind. Not literally, but I'm thirsty. I just did my little workout, so that's why I'm so thirsty. So, sorry. So I need a teacher planner. I've been looking and looking and looking. I was going to go with Temu, and then I was like, it's going to be cheesy, so I don't want that. And then I don't know. Oh, I was watching, of course, a video, and somebody mentioned this Erin Condren, and I know she's a planner person. I'm like, I bet you she has good teacher planner. So I went on there. Oh, boy, does she ever. And you know what happened? I thought I placed the order, but I couldn't find anything in my email, like confirming it. So I placed another order. So I think I have 2 planners. I think I have another one coming, but it's all right. I'll either give it to a colleague, although it might be personalized. I don't know. Whatever. Not the end of the world. But this is what I did get. And it just got here a couple days ago. I got this fabulous bag. I need a teacher bag that's like for real. It has a strap, and you can actually order more straps in different colors. It has a laptop section in here. It has a drink holder or phone holders on the sides inside. It has a zipper inside, zipper outside, and an outside pocket there. And same thing on this side, outside and a zipper pocket. And it's made out of like a canvas. However, it's waterproof. And you can hold it like this too. So that's what I got there. And then, of course, she gave me some kind of free stickers, which is nice. So I'm going to put that in. Now, this is for, and I got this one is personalized, has my name on it. This is for holding meeting notes and all that kind of stuff for my IEPs, right? And you can just put them right in there. This will hold a composition size notebook. And then I got a perpetual calendar and contacts. It's just real simple so that I can put all my kids and everybody in there. And then this is this I got for the kids too. It says, it's so cute. It has my name on it. Again, you can get everything personalized. You can't see it, but my name is on there. And it tells you for substitutes, that's for substitute teachers. So the whole thing is for me to share with a substitute. Okay. And I think that's fantastic. So I could just write the plans right on there. And then this one is for the kids. It's a teacher mail, like a happy mail, but it says, you send it home and it says, today I saw so-and-so showing kindness, working hard, making great choices, being a good friend, blah, blah, blah. So that's nice. I really feel so strongly we need to talk to our parents, especially the parents of the children I work with who have emotional needs. We need to talk to them about what their kids are good at and the positive things. They don't need to just hear all the other stuff. It's not, I get it. We have to tell them the other things too, but so this one snaps into my planner too, and it's sticky notes, and this snaps into my planner, and it's a 2-sided dashboard. So I can write on this with, like not a highlighter, dry erase. And it has like, sorry, I'm like so from my work. It has the whole work and before school, after school, and then things on the back. So that's good. And then this is a piece of junk that I'm definitely going to put in my journal. Isn't that nice? This came with this here, which is, this goes on my happy planner. I have a mini happy planner, right? And I can take this, fits the size of that, and I can put it around my mini happy planner. And it has a pocket and gold and rainbow and all kinds of things going on there. And I liked it so much that I got 2. And I think it was on sale anyway. Here's the other one. Come on, man. And I forget where I got I got like a 10% off from whoever I was watching on YouTube or whatever. So that's always nice. Yeah. So here it is. So it goes around say this is your notebook, right? So I got this for my small Bible as well. And again, what a nice piece of junk. So, and these are pen holding magnetic clips. So they'll clip on to your stuff and hold them. And then what I chose, it was a big decision. She had a lot of good choices, but what I chose for my planner was this one. This is my teacher planner. And it comes with this adorable little stencil, and it's fantastic. What I loved about it was this: you could make different choices, and it has a yearly plan, a bell schedule, contacts, spending, how, when you spend your own money all the time as a teacher, and then it has every month like this full month spread, which I love, and then the weekly spreads are what I really like. Now, not most, but many teachers, especially the new young ones, they do all their planning online. I used to do it. I prefer it on paper so much more. And if I have to hand it in, I can scan it or just type it in. But I love it because it goes left to right. So that's it. And it starts in August. That's the other thing. It starts, they give me the whole week of, where is it? Or is it just that day? I thought it started in August, but I could be wrong. Hold on. No, okay. I guess it just gives me August 1st, 31st. That's all right. And that's it from Erin Condren, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. And so this, see how it's like this instead of the Happy Planner, it's got the spiral thing. So like that will go inside there. All right, let me put these back in here. And I may be getting another one, and that's okay. But I don't think so. Part of me thinks that I ordered this one. Yeah, part of me thinks like I thought I ordered a different one, but I ordered this one. I don't know. That goes to tell you I was starting to lose it. You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to put that there. That there. All right. And then, this was with I think this came from the Michael's order too. I didn't realize it was a full-on 2027, so I can't use it till January, but that's okay. This is going to be fun with the kids too. Every day is a holiday, and then they have holidays for every day of the year. So like, for instance, let me see here. It's Argyle Day on January 8th, or Cole's birthday is January 4th, Spaghetti Day. So I think the kids will have a lot of fun. We'll do fun stuff with that. All right. And then Dollar Tree, this was a complete and total retail therapy session, along with most of this actually. But I don't care. I got these photo frames with an intention of putting pictures in for my mom and bringing them to her rehab, but there's no room to put them, so that's all right. I'll use them at work. I got these for Happy Mail. I thought they were perfect size. I think they're like a 6x8 or 6x9 envelope. Isn't that great? And these I love these. I use them all the time. That's a steal. And then I just couldn't help it. One of these already fell off. The top already fell off. Crud. I'll have to do something else. That's okay. They have these really adorable yarn, like kind of pumpkins. So I got a few of them on sticks. I'm not sure how I'm going to use them yet. And I might use them in the classroom with the kids. I might use them at home. We'll see. And then I did get 2 micro tip brush pens, a pink and a black. I really like these. They're really small, but they're a brush tip. And I got this one for the classroom. It's to write things on and roll them around. This stuff I'm going to start throwing in. I have bags behind me that are going to school. I got these little socks, man. I can tell you what, I love these socks. They're only $5 for all those socks. So I did pick those up. And then because I'm always assuming I have this weird obsession, weird thought, strange idea that I'm going to be creating wreaths all the time. And I've created exactly 2. But this is the pumpkin wreath. And they did have the fall fabric. Not that I don't have my own fall fabric, but they had some of that. So I got this and the fall fabric. See how many I got. I got a orange one and this one, and this one's really cute. I like this one. Let's see. Is that it? Oh, and then I got this to go, depending. I don't know. It was before I found this. I thought I was going to do it but I might try to like incorporate this somehow, even just hang that. I don't know. We'll see. And here's the little piece. The little piece that's missing from that pumpkin. Where are you, little pumpkin? Here you are. Yeah, I just got to glue that back on. No problem. And then I got some faux flowers. I think these are really pretty. Again, with the intention of using them for my, and this one was $5. I didn't realize it at the time, but that's okay with me. I think that's worth $5. The rest were, I think, $1.50-ish or $1.25. So I only got one of those. So I got these. And then I got these bows that are already made up to put on some things. And I got this fabulous, what did they call it? 6-foot fabric garlands. I got 2 of them for my mantle at home, I think, but I could also use them to trim around the outside of a bulletin board. So I got another one of these cups because I love them and I'm going to use it at work. And I got this for the kids. Real important to choose wisely. This I have no idea, people. This is where I start buying too much crap, right? You know, but this thing is so cool. Look at this giant. I like the giant stuff and the mini stuff, right? So we'll see. I don't know what we'll do with that. We'll find out. I got a Phillies multi-use decal for my daughter. I'm going to put in her stocking. That's if she's talking to me at Christmas. Who knows? Whatever. And then I'm saving my best for last. These are I use these all the time. And I don't have the circle ones for Bible journaling, the translucents. This is for school. It's one of those little bubble poppers. And these are also for school, for billboards, or no, bulletin boards. They're already done letters. And so are these. So that's just to make it easy to start. I can do other things later. This is also for school. They're really cute little Halloween ones. These are for me personally, but I might share them with the kids. This belongs to, oh my God, yes, please, with the rainbows. I used to put them all over my furniture when I was a kid. All right, and then the ink, who I like their pens, they came out with, check this out, people. I'm going to test these out and let you know. Erasable colored pencils. How cool are those? Those for Bible journaling could be a game changer. I do use the erasable gel pens, the grabby ones, and I love those in my Bible. And then this I had to buy. I know I have way too many containers. I don't need another container. I understand all of those things are true, but I'm now being able to use them for my classroom. So this was actually made by Crayola, and it was at the Dollar Tree, and it says create. Isn't that cool? All right, and then the last but not least, I found them here and there. The Lip Balm Duo, Strawberry Shortcake. I'm starting to get a collection on these. I have the scrub for the lips. This one is strawberry scented lip gloss, please. And this one is a flavored lip duo. And I tell you what, they're pretty nice. I've been having a good time with those. And that's it. We're good. That's all. Not so much. You know, it is what it is. Oh, and I don't know, this is not new. This is from Christmas, but if anyone sees these lifelines, they're usually like at Marshall's and stuff, I think. My son got this for me last year for Christmas, and it is so much fun to do. It looks like this, and it has all these little letters, and then it has the markers on the back. You make your own code of the picture. Like you decide what letter is going to be, kind of like a color by number. I'm working on one. I don't know where it is, but there's a woman, Itiri TV is her channel, and she was showing some other ones she found, like with foil and all that. So pretty cool. And when I finally did have time to go get my nails done, so that's where we're at. I'm hoping to do a flip through Friday video this Friday. I really want to do those because they're just fun. Plus, I want to start flipping through my old journals and deciding which ones I'm keeping and which ones I'm releasing. Because, you know, kind of like stuff, like I got a lot of stuff to go to donation so I can bring more stuff in. I got a lot of stuff, you know, it's that kind of, so I'm making more journals. I got to have the flow of them moving on out. So I love you all, and I thank you for everything, and you are wonderful. Have a great day.